so beautiful people, amazing, beautiful, us, because I have to include myself. Of course, we are all beautiful. We are made in God's image, or life image, whatever you want to call it, and life is beautiful. So we are beautiful, right? We are amazing. Nature is amazing. We are amazing. Let's embrace this truth that we are amazing, that we are beautiful and gorgeous and fantastic. Anything that you feel like being joyful at this moment, because that's what life is, and we are life. We are life's creation, God's creation, Spirit's creation, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. We are. Welcome back today to this amazing Tuesdays, Healing Tuesdays. I'm excited to be here again with you guys. I hope you have a fun week. I hope that you laugh a lot and you smile a lot during your week, and that you make somebody happy, and that somebody makes somebody else happy, and you felt happy making somebody else happy. Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to invite you to connect in a quiet moment, just to bring yourself into presence with me, connecting with me and connecting with everybody else who is at this moment connecting. And feel how your intake in breath is filling you with peace, with calmness, releasing your morning, your afternoon, your evening, wherever you are in the world at this moment, connecting with me, just letting go of your day, and being here, and in the out breath, release anything, everything that is not serving you at this moment. Move your neck a little bit, stretch, and roll your shoulders backwards. Don't forget to breathe, and then inwards, and keep breathing and connecting. Yummy stretch, yummy movement, yummy breath. Well, let's come back to this moment. If you were closing your eyes, open your eyes and connect with me. Thank you. Today I want to address an issue that I deal myself with a lot, and it's about our bodies. Accepting our bodies, loving our bodies, being okay with our bodies. Especially with people like that, because of the childhood trauma that they have lived. It can be sexual trauma, can be physical abuse trauma, and even the scars that are not seen are the scars that we have in our psychic, in our heart, in our mind, of being belittled as children, not being good enough, and not measuring up to the standards of our caregivers, our parents, teachers, society, who knows, So we carry those wounds, and how they have shaped our lives, the image that we have of ourselves as a grown-ups. So here is an example. We are never happy with who we are, how we look. We there are always criticizing ourselves, like, my hair is a mess, my hair is too long, too short, too blonde, too dark, too this, too that, to everything else, but never say, oh, what a beautiful hair I have. Rarely we say that, right? The other thing is that the more that we belittle ourselves, the unhappier we become with ourselves, because we have believed all that we have learned from the past, how we were seen. And unfortunately, especially, I don't know in other cultures, but in the Latin culture, we grew up hearing that you are ugly, you are an ugly duckling, you are mixed. Actually, there are mixed messages, because in 1 minute you are beautiful and the next minute you are ugly, depending on how and what you are doing. And so we get those mixed messages growing up, and it's also the confusion of ourselves, who we really are, what we really are. And today I want to invite you to look at those beliefs that you grow up with about yourself, about your body. And I invite you to analyze them and write them down, make a list, and then go one by one. Is this really true? Do I really believe that I am too fat, that I'm too skinny, that I'm too tall, that I'm too short, that the skin of my color is not beautiful? Look at those beliefs, analyze them, and also connect with the emotion that it brings you, that it brings up to the surface, and be with it. And the way to heal it is really to breathe into it. Breathing is probably the most effective medicine that we have, and it's free. We don't have to pay for it, right? It's even better. So I invite you to breathe into those emotions that are going to be triggered by reading and writing your list, analyzing each word, and check how it makes you feel. Many probably have been able to surpass these beliefs, but not everybody. So those ones that have surpassed it and have healed it, congratulations. But many of us, sometimes we have deep scars that we have to constantly nurture and heal. I was, sexually molested as a child and raped as a teenager, and also at home I live with raciaholic people, so I was in constant tension, and that affected my health through my life. To these days, I still have to be careful, how to see how my emotions affect me in the moment, and going there and nurture myself at that moment. And it is a constant practice that we are in. I don't know if it has an ending. I don't know. I get in my head that probably I'm going to be in this healing process the rest of my life. So it makes it easier to accept where I am, and not to put too much pressure on myself, to be gentle with myself, and to be very patient with myself. And in that way also we develop more of the compassion for others, to see where they are and to see that it's okay where they are, and be there for them, holding space for their own process without interfering, without wanting to fix that person. But if I'm triggered by somebody, I check in how I am feeling with myself, and I take care of myself at that moment, and I'm just be present with that person through their process. So analyze all these beliefs, all these ideas that you have about yourself, your body, and challenge them. Is this true? Is really true that I am ugly? Is it really true that I am stupid? That I cannot do anything on my own? And then look at what you have achieved in your life, the progress that you have made in your life, and give yourself credit for that. And praise yourself for that, for what you have achieved and you have accumulated in your life, the good stuff too. So today really it's about looking at ourselves, how our past is affecting our present, our health. The more that you practice self-compassion, self-acceptance, the closer you're going to get to self-love. I was in that mindset too, that I had to love myself, but I didn't know how. And the more that I hear that be loving to yourself, but how can I be loving to myself when I didn't learn to be? So I have to learn little by little by observing even mothers taking care of their babies. And then when I became a mother, the way I start treating my baby, that's the way I learned to treat myself. I feel fortunate to have my child because I healed through her growing process. So little by little, it's a practice, constant practice. And step by step, you start learning how to be caring with yourself. Another ingredient for this healing process is forgiveness, self-forgiveness for the ways that we have treated ourselves through our lives. And again, use that list as your tool. Just, when you read I'm ugly, look at yourself in your mirror and see the beauty of who you are. There has to be something that you love about yourself, about your face, your eyes, your smile. Something. Find something that makes you feel good about yourself. And then little by little, go to another part of your body. And I don't like my hands. Look at your hands. Look at them. Admire them. Touch them. Kiss them. Hold them. And that's how you're going to start learning little by little to be caring, to be compassionate with yourself. And that is going to bring you into self-love, the self-acceptance, and also accepting all that you believe that is wrong with you. Sounds contradictory, but we're not perfect. But yet we are perfect with all our imperfections, because our imperfections guide us to make a shift in our lives, in our attitudes. Sometimes I don't like the way I walk. And so I have to look at why I don't like the way I walk. Well, maybe because I have a disalignment at that moment. I haven't taken care of my body. I haven't done my exercises, or I haven't done my stretchings. So I come back and I take care of that part. Do my exercises, my stretches, get a chiropractor adjustment or a massage, whatever I need to align my body again. And that, that's the way I take care of myself. Like, I don't like this, I don't feel well. Well, there is something I can do about it. And there are times that there is nothing else to do but to be in acceptance and be loving. If you are in some kind of physical pain, be loving to that part of your body. Be caring about that part of your body. And that is going to make you feel a little bit better and a little more better and more in acceptance and more loving to yourself. And I want to leave you with this prayer that I love. It's called the Ho'oponopono prayer. And I'm going to read it because I'm talking too much and then I forget how to say it. But it goes like this. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And that's another important ingredient in this healing process. Gratitude. Be grateful for how your body serves you. The body is such an amazing machine. I'm always in awe of how our body functions. That's probably why I love my work, what I do, because no one is the same. As a massage therapist, sometimes I have the same case, one after another, that the bodies react in different ways, depending on the emotions that the person is holding in that area, depending on the injury that they have and how they use their bodies. Is totally different from one another. But how the body regenerates itself, how our cells regenerate themselves through our lives, that's what fascinates me, and that's what I believe, that healing is possible, always is possible, if we change our minds and we change our behaviors and how we talk to ourselves, how we are loving and caring with ourselves. So I will repeat the prayer, and you are welcome to repeat it with me. I am sorry. Hold yourself and tell yourself, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And take a deep breath and really feel the words making you feel a shift within you. Thank you for joining me again today. I bless you. I love you. And I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful, amazing, self-caring week. Love you. Mwah.